What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Falcons Daily. I am your host, Craig Green, CG. We're back again on this Tuesday to bring everything you need to know about the Falcons on a daily basis to you. And we've got four more topics that we need to chop it up about Falcons family. So let's start it right now and talk about the one of the bigger elephants in the room right now, which is the fact that Kyle Pitts, the reason why he wasn't at OTAs is, or at least through the media portion, is because he's injured right now. There's no timetable for his return. We don't know what the injury is. The Falcons do not have to tell us what it is right now at this part of the season. So, again, he could be out for an extended period of time. It could be a short period of time. Either way, get well, Kyle Pitts. But how does it affect the Falcons' offense right now? Again, what it does for the Falcons is, when you're going into 11 personnel with one running back, one tight end, and three wide receivers, I mean, that number one tight end is most likely going to be Charlie Wormer at this point. If this was a regular season game, after that, unless Joshua Simon were to impress the coaching staff, to that point, then it could also be Joshua Simon getting some reps as well. But that's how it affects the offense now, is that Simon will definitely get some more looks during OTAs here, again, because with OTAs starting on Monday. Today they'll have more more reps and whatnot, and then they'll have an off day on Wednesday before they wrap it up on Thursday. But in a game situation, if you're looking at X's and O's, I mean, for the Falcons, it's 10 personnel, 11 personnel, really some 10 personnel, one wide receiver, no tight ends. You put a fourth wide out there. You could do that, of course, but, also with Wormer or with Joshua Simon, you could still run 12 personnel, but, it does affect, your ability to use the tight ends in an offensive way outside of blocking, of course. But, Simon is a guy who did have an impressive season last year, leading South Carolina in yards, receptions, and touchdowns. But he still has a long way to go before he's NFL ready, and he's getting there slowly. Of course, that's why he's still there right now. But Pitts' injury it leaves a big question mark for the Falcons and for all of us as well, because of course we don't know how long he's going to be out, and we don't know when he's going to be back. But again, best wishes to Kyle Pitts. In terms of how Raheem Morris addressed it, really with the media, again, to address his absence and then to reveal his injury. Coach Ra had talked to the media about it, and he said he's been here. He's done such a great job. He's been in every single thing that we've done other than the field, and he's been absolutely outstanding to be around. So that answers any questions about whether this was a trade situation or a holdout or whatever it was. It has nothing to do with any of that. Kyle's there. It sounds like he's bought into what the Falcons are trying to do. So, perception may not be reality when it comes to, why it could be thought of why he wasn't there. So, again, it's because he was injured. That's why the media didn't see him. But he's been in all the things that he needs to be in. So, again, sounds like he's locked in. Sounds like he's, keeping up with all of those things. And again, best wishes to Kyle, and hopefully he gets back on the field soon. But it does leave opportunities for Charlie Wormer, Joshua Simon to catch some more balls until Kyle Pitts is able to return. Coming up here in August, there's going to be some joint practices with the Tennessee Titans right before the Falcons take on the Titans in the preseason. Those practices are going to take place on August 12th and 13th. It's going to be on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Again, the Falcons play the Titans on Friday the 15th at Mercedes-Benz. So again, the Falcons will be hosting the joint practices as well. How do you guys feel about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I mean, I like it because it gives the Falcons a chance to put their hands on someone else other than their own players. And I think what it does for them as well is, gives them a chance to, have those reps and put something on film that the coaches can chew on and hopefully give them some tough decisions about roster cuts and who's going to make the practice squad and whatnot. So I like it. The one thing you're probably going to get at almost any joint practice, there's going to be fights. I mean, just be ready for that. A lot of times the coaches don't encourage, coaches don't encourage it whatsoever. But a lot of times the fights are going to happen regardless. And I've seen everything from them just being separated to the coaches actually removing the player entirely from the joint practice, depending on the severity of what they were going to be doing. But again, I like the joint practices, and I think that the younger guys need that. They need to be able to get that work in, so to speak, and get that stuff on film and make things tough on the coaches when it comes time to make cuts. Now, speaking of guys getting things on film and progressing, James Pierce, it was revealed by Raheem Morris that he's also been off to the side doing things with the staff as well, and basically Raheem said the plan was deliberate for him to have James Pierce out there in the manner that he was, just doing stuff on the side, but now. He is doing 11 on 11 stuff, but again, it wasn't in front of the media, so that's why the Falcon press down there at the Performance Center didn't see him in it, is because it wasn't made available to the public. So again, another one of those situations where perception may not be reality when it comes to what's going on. But again, is he progressing a little too slowly? The fact that now. He's finally getting into the 11 on 11 work. Who knows? I mean, everybody does learn at their own pace. Again, who knows when it comes to Pierce? Was there, some kind of ailment? Was it just a learning curve? Was it just the plan from the jump, maybe to get other guys some looks, and then knowing what they had in Pierce because he is a first round pick? Again, that's their strategy, but I think it's, it could be a combination of those things. I mean, it could have been they wanted to get a good look at some other guys. Could have been maybe Pierce was, perhaps just not ready yet, and now they feel like he is. So here we go. I don't know if he's progressing too slowly, but I guess to me, I think no. I think he's going to be just fine. Again, think about the pass rush room as well. It's pretty deep out there. I mean, you got Floyd, and you have now, of course, you have Jalen Walker as well with Pierce, and then you have everybody who basically returned from last year off the edge as well. You still got Ebiketie. You still have Ruka Rororo. You still got Zach Harrison, of course. So it's starting to get kind of deep down there when it comes to reps and because again, some of these guys have been together for a couple of years now. So the competition is going to be pretty thick down there, and I think Pierce is just he's on the track that they want him to be on. Hopefully he comes out and does well in the preseason and does well in those joint practices, because I want to see the speed that he and Jalen Walker possess in real time against an NFL offense. And now, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, a little fun topic, really, something that I saw on the NFL's Facebook page, just scrolling around. They were talking about uniforms, and who do you guys think? They wanted to know who had the best uniforms in each division, but they broke it down for the NFC South, and the ones that they used for the NFC South were for the Panthers, their black uniform. With the classic silver helmet, and they had the Carolina blue pants. For the Falcons, for the Falcons, they had their obviously the black uniform. The traditional the one that they're wearing now, their regular uniform with the modern logo, with the black helmet and the black jersey with the white pants. That's the one that they're showing in the picture. Bucks, their typical home uniform with the red uniform, pewter helmet, pewter pants, and then of course New Orleans, theirs is the gold with the black with the black pants and black shirt. Of course, the Falcons have the best uniform in the NFC South. I mean, not when it comes to just this one here, but I mean, really, the throwback is, the one that everybody in the world is envying, of course. And the throwback is pretty dope. I am one of those who does not subscribe to the theory that we need to make it the permanent uniform. I actually like the uniform we have now. With the, call me crazy, but I think the ATL branding on front is just spot on. It's perfect. Everybody knows ATL is Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And it fits right in. Perhaps maybe add some trim around the ATL part. Maybe some white trim or something. I don't know. To make the ATL pop out and make it a little bit more visible. But other than that, I mean, I think it's just fine. But the one thing I want to see when it comes to the Falcons uniform is the red pants. What's good with the red pants? I mean, everybody, guys, Falcon family, tell me if y'all remember back in 2019, 2020, when they actually released the pictures of what the Falcon uniform combinations could look like. And I saw it. I know a lot of you saw it too. The red pants. I want to see sometime soon, and I want to actually hear one of the Falcons media attending practice down there at IBM Performance Field ask Coach Ra, ask one of the people I know, ask Terry Fontenot, where are the red pants? I want to see them sometime soon. Not maybe, I don't know, with the black shirt, with the black uniform, the black jersey, but maybe so up on the road, with the white one, of course, because that's what they showed in the picture was the black the white uniform with the red pants. Give me the red pants, please. But outside of the Falcons uniform, I'm kind of, I'm looking at, I kind of like Carolina, how they mix and match some of the colors and things like that with their uniform. Though sometimes they'll wear the blue on top and then the black pants. Again, the picture they're showing has Bryce Young with the black uniform, with the black jersey, and the blue pants, which I think is a good look. After that, I would say, I mean, if we're gonna rank them all together, though, I would say number one, the Falcons throwback for certain. Number two, the Bucks creamsicle. That's a classic look. Number three, if I had to go number three after that, we'll go with the Panthers with the black jersey and the blue pants. I think that's a pretty cool look for them. And then after that, let's see. I mean, honestly, I do like the Falcons all black look. Or really, you know what I like better than the all black look? I take that back. I like the all white look that they have. When they have the white jersey, the white pants, the white socks, it looks really clean. Like it looked really cool on Monday Night Football watching the Falcons against the Eagles on Sunday night, especially because on Monday night, especially because we won. But the white uniform is really underrated too, I think. So I'll say my top 5, right? We'll go Falcons throwback, Bucks throwback, creamsicle that is. Then we'll say the Falcons all white, the Carolinas black on blue. And then after that, if we had to throw one in for New Orleans, we had to throw one in for them. I'd have to say their white throwback looking one is kind of cool looking with the gold numbers and the black that pops out. Of course, it's kind of hard to compliment them here, especially right here on Falcons Daily. We have no love lost for the Saints. But if we're going to be objective here, you have to give them credit on those because those are some pretty clean looking uniforms. And the black, when they wear the black at home with the the all black with the pants and the gold helmet, it can be a good look especially because the Saints had a kind of swarming defense, for quite a while. And I think all black on your defense, especially when your defense is getting sacks and making plays, all black really looks cool, But on the offense, like, when the Falcons, especially when Darnell Mooney was flipping into the end zone against the Eagles, that all white look was pretty phenomenal. Or you can also take it back to when Kadero Hodge was into the end zone against the Tampa Bay Bucks in overtime on that Thursday night game. Again, Falcons throwbacks are, just a thing of beauty and a chef's kiss to the folks who put those together. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We went a little long this time. Thanks for sticking with me. And again, thanks for getting us over 700 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not done so. And also, please share this platform with anybody you know. Give me a follow at Craig G Sports, CRAIG, the letter G and the word sports. And also give Fan Arch Co. a follow too, if you don't mind. All right, guys, until Wednesday, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Do whatever makes you happy, but also be kind and be great. Sayonara and buenos noches.